Hey everybody! So I'm gonna give everybody 5 minutes to come in. Yay! Esther's here. Hi Esther. And if you are watching us archived, you can skip through all this if you don't want to do the meet and greet part. We will start promptly at 2:05. So every Sunday we have a live stream from 2 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We usually start at about 2:05. And every Thursday evening we have a live stream from 6 to 7 p.m. And so that typically starts at 6:05 p.m. So that's just to respect your time. If you're watching archived, like I said, you can skip through all of this. I like to say hello to my friends and my quality family that comes in. We have a really nice group of people here that's just kind of made a little cohesive community, and we all uplift and support one another. Hi, Sabrina. Yay, Kelly made it too. So if you see anybody with a name that's in blue, they are our moderators. They are here to make sure that we stay safe from the spammers and the scammers that might hop in. So they are very much appreciated. Mwah, to all of them that show up. And Susan is here today. My back is killing me, you guys, and I was just sitting here at my desk, literally falling asleep. But I knew once I started, it would kind of maybe give me a reason to take my mind off of it and would wake me up, because speaking out loud to somebody usually wakes us up. So cheers. Thank you to everyone who shows up. I'm not going to dwell on my issues because, like Megan Trainor says, I have champagne problems. There are so many more people, so much more worse off in the world. I'm going to choose to be grateful for today and thankful that you guys are here. So we are making Inchies and Twinchies today. I think I remembered to change the title, did I not? Yes, I did. Woo, go me, I changed the title. I've got a bunch of Inchies and Twinchies in front of you right here, right now, but as we wait for about 5 more minutes for everyone to be able to come in, then we'll get started promptly at 2:05. And Greta is here. Hi, can you guys, let's see, Margarita Fuentes, hola, welcome. Let me know in the chats where you guys are from, because I really always enjoy seeing that. We typically have people from all over the world, which it's like, oh, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining us, because some of you people are getting up literally in the middle of the night to come watch. And so I am truly grateful for that. I hope that you get some totally fun tips and tricks and inspiration from what we do today, so that you can take that back to your own crafty place. Maybe craft along with me today if you have time, or that you'll save it for later. Yay, Penny's here. Hi, Penny. Little flip for you, Penny. Little flip for you. Mwah. And Jerry Scott is here. Yay, Sherry is here. Lots of my friends are coming in. What else did I want to say? I'm going to want to say this more than once, because there is an anonymous donor that has decided to challenge all of you guys on the Patreon platform, which I'm a part of, that anybody who joins now and makes a pledge, she's going to match dollar for dollar those pledges up to $100. Can you even, like, there are no words for that kind of generosity. But she believes so much in what I'm doing and my passion for teaching and bringing art down to a level that anybody and everybody can be excited to participate in it and do it well, and just raise their self-esteem, that she really, really wants to push for me to be successful here. So anybody, I want to make sure I say this right. I do have moderators that will help me with this if I'm wrong. My goal is to get 50 patrons by the end of the month, and I'm at 27. So if we get 13 more patrons, 13 more, she's going to do a drawing for a prize, and it's a secret. You don't know what it is, but it's going to be something cool, I'm sure. And then I believe if we get up to 50, reach my goal completely, then there may be 2 prizes. I might have got that part wrong, but I'm taking my medication as my doctor tells me to. It makes me really tired. I have a hard time focusing a little bit. Just want you guys to know that I'm not being especially if you're new. I'm not being flitty on purpose, okay? Flighty. So yes, fantastic news. So if you have even thought about what is that Patreon thing? And is it something that I want to do? Pledges start as low as $1 a month, which is only $12 in a whole year. That'd be like you and me getting together going out for lunch, right? Um, and then they go up from there. $5 tier, you get sneak peeks into what's coming up. So if you are the type of person that wants to know, what are we doing this week, Jen? What should I be bringing? What's the supply list? You get all that. You get that sneak peek stuff. $10 tier and up, you actually get exclusive videos that I don't show anybody else. I put them on a second private channel, and and they only go out to the people that are in that tier. So each tier has its own reward, and I have it all on Patreon instead of PayPal because it's already set up. All I have to do is make my exclusive video and then choose who gets to see it, and the system automatically handles that for me. And for me to spend 100% of the time that I can when I'm not working my day job, which someday will hopefully not be my day job anymore, this helps me have more time to be creative for you guys than to be doing, all this like paperwork and stuff behind the scenes. So, yay. Now would be the time to join, because we've got an anonymous person that is going to match. And Michelle here says, she put in the link, in case you don't know, www.patreon.com/Quality Crafts. And if you look right down here, Quality Crafts is spelled out here if you missed it in the white. It's all one word in there. So wouldn't that be exciting? There'll be drawings and stuff, and she's going to match this wonderful person up to $100, for a one-time donation, up to $100 for whoever starts a pledge from now until I think tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So you're going to want to do it right away. And we're at 2:06, so I should probably get started. Let me just skip back just a little bit. I may have missed a couple of people. Yay, Pam's here from Kansas. We've got Linda here. We've got Kay. Cindy's here. Wow, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, California. Carol Ann is here. Greta, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Florida, UK. Don Anthony is here. Catherine's here. Thank you guys for coming so much. Let's get started. What in the world is a twinchie? What in the world is an inchie? If you've never done these before, an inchie is just a 1-inch by 1-inch piece of art that you've created. I should probably do it this way. This is an inchie. It's 1-inch by 1-inch. It's been stamped, stickled, colored, and gemmed. Okay, and I've done 4 of them, so here's 4 of those. Here's another one. This is a little bit bigger than an inchie because I did the inchie and then I went around it with a black outline. And then the ones that you're seeing here, like this one is 4 inchies put together to make a twinchie. I just don't have them connected. So this is an inchie, and then all 4 of them put together right here would make a twinchie. This is also another, there's 4 inchies here, and all put together it makes a twinchie. I'll see if I can get that one to come in. This one is super cool. It's been glittered. It is a bunch of peacock feathers. And a lot of the stamps that I'm going to be using today with you guys is going to come from this set right here by Incadinkadoo, clear stamps. And it's called Butterflies and Birds. Here's the name of it right here. Butterflies and Birds, Incadinkadoo clear stamps. And I do have this one in my store. So if you like what's going on today and you're like, wow, I really want to do that one, these are already 1-inch by 1-inch, so it kind of takes the guesswork out of it. So I went ahead and cut out a bunch of 1 inches, and I went ahead and cut out a bunch of 2 inches, and we're going to make a bunch of these today. Now this one was just a freehand drawing. If you're good at drawing, you could draw your own designs. And then I colored that in with my Spectrum Noir markers, a little bit of white gel pen. This is another drawing. I actually scrap lifted this idea from a Google image. So if you Google, you'll find all kinds of endless ideas of how to make these. This is another one I did. This one I made actually for Penny. This is 2 different images I found on Google. And I just transposed one on top of the other in the software and made it into a twinchie. This is another one that was inspired by one that I saw on Google, and I just took some of the ideas that they had and some of the colors and created my own. So you could really do pretty much anything. The next thing we're going to do when we have time is I'm going to pull out some more paper. We're going to make some cards using these. Now you can make little teeny tiny 3x3-inch cards and just pump out a whole bunch of little thank you cards. I think that's what we're going to do with these. And if we have time at the end, oh, I hope we do, I'm going to show you how to create the teeny tiniest of easel cards made out of 1-inch circles. It's a 1-inch easel card, okay? So it folds flat, so you can mail it, and then it actually pops up and stands up like an easel card. I'm doing a really bad job of showing you that. But super cute. So we'll decorate one of these. I'll give you that. That'll be like the little bonus at the end, right? So let me move some of this stuff out of the way. You know what? Already just talking to you guys is like filling me with endorphins and making my back pain like so much less. I can't even explain to you. I was at my wit's end before you came. So God bless friends like you. Thank you for being here, giving me a purpose. Sometimes you just gotta push on in the bad days, right? And I know every single one of you, you beautiful artists, you have days like that where you're like, I just don't think I can go another day. Join us. Watch another video. Watch private message me by all means. I'm always open to talking to people. I love you guys. I'm not one of those people who's like on YouTube and unreachable. I'm in the trenches with you guys. I want to talk to every one of you. I want to be your friend. I want to be here for you. And the extension of that is my Facebook group. So you're going to want to run over there, Quality Crafts on Facebook, because there's even more loving, open-hearted, beautiful people over there that will encourage you, no matter what you're doing, to just do your very best and become the artist that I know that you can be. So I'm just going to set this one up. How did I mess this up already? There we go. This is going to be the one that we're going to do at the end. So let's just dive right in. Grab a marker here, and I'm going to show you a couple of little freehand ones that we can do. Oh, yay, Kelly. You know what? I wish I could pop up your comments when I'm talking. So Misfit says, Jen, next week or week after, can you do a bendy card? I can't do them right. I would love to do a bendy card. I think I know what you're talking about. Hey, while I'm on that topic, are the Cademans here today? Did I miss out? I haven't seen you guys in a while. And I'm kind of wondering where you are. So let me write down bendy card so I don't forget. That's a really fun card. I think people would really enjoy it. And what else did I miss? Somebody else said, so Kelly says she can relate so much because she has fibromyalgia and it's a nonstop pain. She totally agrees that crafting and surrounding yourself with positive, creative people really helps. Don't stick around those Debbie Downers, you guys. If they're not making you a better person, you know, find something else. Because there are people out there that will love you for who you are. Yay, the Cademans are here. Whoop, whoop. Go Cademans. I'm really glad you're here. I'm just going to do a really quick, what's really fun, I feel like I'm bouncing all over the place, you guys. But what's really cool is that if you've got some markers that are some thin tipped and some broad tipped, you can make some really cool black and white pictures for your cards that are really neat. So I'm just going to start out like this. So I'm going to take the thicker one, which is a regular Sharpie, and I'm going to start just making a flower. Okay, I'm going to make the center, and then I'm going to go all the way out to the edge with my petals. I am going to do the stamps too, so don't freak out if you can't draw. I am not a drawer. I don't have a lot of faith in my drawing skills because it's not something I practice. I like making cards, so that's basically what I practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep pulling these out all the way to the end, and I'm just creating a flower in the middle here. This is going to be a twinchie, obviously, because this one is 2x2. Okay? And then I'm going to bring in some colors. I've got my colors right here handy. Try to have mostly things that are handy so I don't have to lean too far. Because, well, you know why. And I'm just going to pick some random colors. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do some coloring in. But now I'm going to take, before I do that, this one, which is super, super thin. Oh my gosh, shout at me if the autofocus is making you nuts, okay? Sometimes I just need to have you guys telling me. So this one I'm going to do is I'm going to create some more dimension here, but with a thinner line. And it makes it look so different when you do this. Now, if I would have went back in and did this with that same thick line, it would not look like this. It would look totally different. I think you guys get what I mean though. Okay, so now we've got like a design coming through here. And I could do even more. Like this one, I could do maybe some dots or something. But I think what I'm going to do, let's see, let's add some color. Like I said, let's add some pink. Yay, Satomi made it. Yay. Kim Evern is here. And looks like Linda's here. So here's some pink. I'm just going to color in the little lines that we made. Don't worry, we're going to get to the stamping, okay? We're going to do stamping next. I really want to show off that one stamp set that I have in my store because it's a no-brainer, you guys. You don't have to think. They're already sized to fit on your 1 inch by 1 inch. And I'm going to show you that. But I want you to know that if you don't have fancy stamps, if you don't have anything like that, you can use parts of stamps. You could use, you could freehand like what I'm doing. No matter where you are in your stamping journey and where you are in your stamping hoard, because a lot of us have hoarding tendencies. I know I do. Someday you're going to see this messy room that I live in. It's organized chaos in my mind. That's what I tell myself. Okay. Right, and then I'm just going to add a little bit more color. So we'll just do like this orangey color in the middle. I'm not doing any fancy blending, but you can, you know, and I'm just thinking like something like this would be super simple. Your kids could help you. Let's say you guys are really big into having your kids do crafts with you. And you would have your kids help you make these. They would love it. They would be like, oh, you're going to use my art on a card, Mom? That's so cool. Or Dad, we don't want to nix those dads out there. I'm moving up because I think that I was out of touch there a little bit. And then I'm going to go in between those little other black lines here and add some blue to the background. You could add yellow. You could do whatever color you wanted. I can't believe I'm still awake, you guys. I had my head on my desk. I was about ready to start snoring away. And then I came on here and I was like, oh no, I've been putzing around with YouTube Live. You guys give me a little heart if you caught me on, not YouTube, on Facebook Live when I was playing around with it and Sandy Bell Hensel was helping me out learning how to do it. How many of you guys caught me live that day? I'm just curious. All my settings were left for that, so when I went to turn this on, I almost had a heart attack because it wouldn't work, and I thought, are you kidding me? More technical difficulties? People are really going to start thinking I don't know what I'm doing here. But it was just that I had my settings set for Facebook Live instead of YouTube, so I just went in and tweaked a couple of things. That was all. So this is kind of coming together. It's looking really, really, really cute. And I'm going to do a little bit of yellow around the flowers because I don't want the whole flowers to be yellow. I want them to look like they're white. But when you add another color, it tends to make them look... Oh, see, look, there comes some hearts. Michelle was there. Mr. Merle, did you catch me yesterday live? That's so cool. I had a really hard time because I couldn't see anybody's comments. I don't know what was going on. Cheers. So How many of you guys like the idea of me doing just random lives out in like the Quality Crafts group or on the Quality Crafts page? I have a Quality Crafts page if you didn't know about that. It's called What Are You Crafting? It's really quite cool. I'm learning about it. I'm not quite sure exactly what it's for. Since I already have my group, it kind of felt a little redundant. But it gives me... Oh, Krista, look at all the hearts. Yay! Mwah to everybody. Forgot what I was saying now. I get a little bit excited when people I know come in. Who is I am going to show you how we put this on a card, by the way. I'm not just going to leave you hanging. So there, I did it with yellow, but if you look at it, it's yellow, but it makes the petals look very, very white. Okay? So then what we're going to do is we're going to put those on a card. Let me just cut one out real quick here. I didn't do card bases. I apologize. I've been just a little bit out of sorts here. I do hope to... Oh my gosh, do I have 6 here? I think I do. 6 by 3. I don't know what I was saying. I just need for my back to get better so I can stop taking medications that make me look like a wing wang. So we're going to make some small cards today, and hopefully this is a 3 by 3. Thank you for your patience, you guys. You guys are such a patient group. We have 50 watching. Woo! If we get to 60, maybe I'll do a little dance for you. And then you would put that right on the card like that. Oh, I got a little ding in my card there. Oh, and what looks even cooler. Uh-oh, I dropped my page. No, it disappeared. It went down into the land of stench. You guys know that movie? And Hoggle, if she ever kisses you again, I'll make you a prince. Prince of the land of stench. Oh my gosh, you guys would have laughed your butts off if you knew that movie. If you don't know that movie, you're like, this woman's crazy. I just completely lost my flower picture. I cannot find it. It flew down here, and this bending over is just making me absolutely cringe. I'm gonna have to make another one. I'll just have to make another one for you. Let's do it again. This time, faster motion. Well, how stinky is that? I can't believe that it just disappeared. That's crazy. I can color it later, but what I want to show you is that if you back it with another black piece, it makes it stand out even more. I just want to show you this really quick. Some of you guys who have been crafting for a long time are like, yeah, we know that. Is there a like button on here? I just saw Kelly saying, don't forget to hit the like button. No, that was Linda. While we're doing live streams, is there a place for you guys to hit a like button, or do you have to come back in after we're done? I'm curious, because I'm not on the other side of it, so I'm not sure what you guys are seeing. But anyway, so here we go. We've got it backed on black, and do you see that? How that really pops? That looks really different. So now I'm just going to go ahead and draw in those little lines. So for anyone who's joining us a little bit later, if you missed the intro, there is an amazing person who is matching pledges on Patreon up to $100 a one-time pledge up to $100 for people who join today or before 9 a.m. tomorrow. I think that's how it goes. I'm just stunned. The people that have been helping me out, and I just don't even know what to say, you guys. The generosity of the community has been incredible. If you're a little confused about what I'm talking about, I intend to make this a full-time job so that I can quit my other job, so that I can literally be doing streaming and fun things for you guys all the time, not just crammed in after work or on the weekends, but be able to reach a lot more of you a lot more often. And Patreon is one way I do that. And so she has, this anonymous person is willing to donate donate up to $100 for anybody who joins. If we could get 13 more 13 more pledgers by tomorrow at 9, she's going to even do another prize drawing. And if we can get enough patrons to reach my goal of 50 for the month, she's going to go 2 drawings. And that's on top of the drawing that I'm going to be doing, which I've collabed with Too Cute Ink, Heidi over at Too Cute Ink. So there's going to be a winner this month, and they're going to win 6 digis of their choice from Too Cute Ink. And her stamps are so cute. I'm on her little stamp thing where you pay $5 a month and you get like 6 or 7 digis from her. Incredible. They are just incredible. So I'm going to add just a little bit of blue. Hi, Judy. Oh, you're not so late. I accidentally dropped something, and so I'm sort of kind of starting over here. So you're just fine, hon. Oh, I thought this was a lot later. Oh, I should have done a test. It's all right. Sometimes mistakes make you do things that you wouldn't normally do, and then when you're done, you're like, wow, yeah, that's the bomb. Thebomb.com. I'll show you something like that. I made something the other day, and I did some hair flicking. And all you hair flickers, you know who you are. Gots to love the hair flicking. I did a hair flicker. Okay, I'm not going to color this anymore. I want to move on to the fun stamps. Because I have this stamp set in my store, and I think you're going to really love it. I've had it for years. I couldn't believe I found it again so that I could share it with you guys. It's amazing. And I'm just going to pop this on here. And there, bam, we've got a little 3x3 card that you can just put thank you on the inside or whatever like that. I'm out of frame. I'm sorry. I'm going to make us a little bit bigger here. How's that? Thank you guys for shouting out and letting me know. Okay, Linda. Woo, okay, Linda. I hear ya. I hear you loud and clear, baby. I'm good now, right? Oh, Hannah. If you had a foghorn, I'd have been blown into 2 states down. Oh, Molly Tigger finally caught a live video. Yay! Give hearts to Molly. We are so glad you're here. We're at 58. Oh, we're at 58 viewers. 2 more and I have to do a dance. I know some of you guys like to see me dance, and some of you guys are like, no, don't dance. Just don't, Jen. Now I'm going to take some of these little inchies here. So if you're not sure what we're doing today, I just put up on the thing what we're doing. And I'm going to pull out some of these fun stamps. This is a set that I have in my store. It's an Incadinkadoo set. These are already 1 inch by 1 inch, so it takes the guesswork out of making your inchies. Although I like to cut mine first and then stamp. You can totally stamp and then cut, whatever works best for you. Yes, I totally can. People keep telling me that. Put tape on your thing. But the thing is if I put tape on it and then I go in and out, you guys are going to see that gaudy tape. Is that okay with you guys? If you see my tape? Penny. Jen doesn't need to do any dancing with her wacky back, so don't hold her to that. I'll do a wacky dance that doesn't include much back movement. This one is called Butterflies and Birds. And I will put it in my shop right after this. Yeah, why didn't I do that last night? I don't know. Probably because I was really out of it. I've also had company all weekend. So I just been, this will be in the shop after the live stream. If you're interested in it, let me know. I'll get it up. So I'm going to just bring out one of my little blocks here and we're going to go to town with one of them. There was one that I really wanted to do for you guys. Let's see, which one was it? So I already did this one. Okay, this one that has the peacock feather, that was, I made a twinchie. I actually made 4 inchies out of it and then it made it into a twinchie. So that's this one right here. Okay, and that really turns out cool. Belly dancing. Oh my gosh, we hit 60 viewers. Okay. I'm not very good at belly dancing, but I'll do my best. So you get to put your arms up and you have to go back and forth. Here, do some belly dancing. Little dance for everyone. We reached 60 and now I'm done. You can see my belly dancing much better with a leotard on, but I am not going there. No leotard for me. Okay, let's see. The one that I really wanted to do. Where is she? I think it was this one. It's got a swan on it, and I have not used this one yet. Oops, I need a bigger block. That one's not quite big enough to cover it. Okay, so this one has a little swan on it. We're going to see how this turns out here. I'm so glad you guys came today and lifted my spirits, because, oh, you guys are everything. Everything to me. And then I'm just going to line it up the best I can and stamp it down. Like I said, if you're not really good at lining things up, and sometimes mine are crooked too, I mean, it's just the way it is, you can stamp first and then cut out. See that? So we've got that little thing, and it actually says beautiful on there. Let's see if you can see it, if it'll clear up. See that? Beautiful. So I'm going to take that one, and we could go stamping, 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 but for right now, I want to show you what I would do with this. I would take that and I would put it on a twinchie. So this is 1 inchie on a twinchie. Ugh. And if you don't get all the way to the edges, you can always do this trick, which I totally love. Just go ahead and just add some black to the edges so it looks like it was completely finished and that you didn't even make a mistake. Same with, if you see where there's that little extra white there, you could either cut that off to make it look more square, or you could just color it in. So that's what I'm going to do. I know it's a little bit further that you probably can't see me doing that, but I'm just going to color it in real quick. And put a little bit of black on the bottom. There we go. And that way it just looks a little bit more finished. So there's always a way to fix that kind of a mistake. But I really like that one. It's a little, what do you call it? Like a, it's a swan. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a block that's just a little bit bigger than that guy. You know, a little bit bigger than 1 by 1. And I'm not going to worry about how big I'm making. I'm just going to kind of relatively make it square so that it fits in there. And then I'm going to put that on here. There's my little glue guy. Where, oh, where has my glue gone? I found it. See, singing helps. I'll do another dance if we hit 70, but I bet we won't probably hit 70 today. Do a little dance. Get down tonight. Okay? That makes him really pop. And then what I'm going to do is put him on the twinchie. Do you see that? Dun, 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 dun. You gotta use your imagination and just do things that pop into your head. Like when I'm creating my stuff, I did not make up all this stuff ahead of time. I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna pull out all my stuff. I'm gonna show you some really cool things, especially the things that I made ahead of time. Whoop, move my wet wipe. And then I'm gonna show you things that just come out of the blue, out of my creative soul and heart. And this is what I get. Now, a lot of times I'll use one of these Signal white gel pens. These are also going to be in the store. I think they're in the store already. If they're not, they'll be in the store right after this. My apologies for not being on top of it and having that in the store already. I should have done it. I've just been out of it, and I don't really have an excuse. That's just where I'm at in life right now. So what I want to do right now is just add a little bit even more interest to this. And notice I haven't done anything that a beginner couldn't handle, right? A little bit of stamping, a little bit of cutting, no measuring, you know, and then just bring this in. And I'm going to make little dots, like one on each corner. So I'm trying to make them a little bit even. And then one in between. And I did this on one of the other ones that I showed you earlier. Okay, one in between. And then one in between them. And that's how I get it to look, you know, evenly spaced out without really trying. I cut everything in half in my mind. Okay, and then that's what we end up with. And I really do feel like I want a color on there. Like pink is just showing. Please put pink on me. Okay, pink it is. Let me find a good pink here. Where's my taste tester? Where's my tester here? That's a pretty pink, but I want one brighter. Oh, thank you, Jen Marker, for checking for me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. The white gel pen is already listed in the store. So if you want a white gel pen, the Signal white Uniball gel pen, the one that I use here, is the only one I use. It's amazing. I've tried a bunch of other ones and I just don't like them. I wouldn't use any other kind. And now I'm just going to make one quick trip with my marker following the edge there. One time around just to add a little bit of color. And that's it. Super cute. Now, if you wanted to go in and put a little bit of glitter on there, you could, but you don't have to. And then I will go ahead and put this on a little 3x3 card. Because I'm thinking, you know, graduations are coming up and all kinds of stuff like that. And parties, you know, end of the school year things. Wouldn't it be nice to just have a little bundle of thank you notes that you could just hand to people? It doesn't have to be anything major, right? So I'm going to move this one up just a tad, glue him down. I might even, you know what? I might even glitter that pink because that would really make it stand out. And then I'm going to just write in mine. What am I looking at? Jen, red, white, and black is great too. Yeah. Yeah, red, white, and black. That'll look fantastic. So now I'm just going to take my fine tip, ultra fine point Sharpie. And I'm just going to do my little thank you. Move up a little bit. Thank you. And there you go. I have a little thank you card. Super cute. And then here's the other one that we did. I would probably just do like a little writing on the inside of that one. And you know what? Something is just crying that I need dots. So, you know, that just came to me. I didn't plan that out. All of a sudden I looked at that and I went, dots would look so cool. Let's try it out. It's only a little piece of paper, right? If I don't like it, I could try again. Or after I'm done, I could just go down into the black hole underneath my desk and search for the one that fell. You know, either or, whatever works. I love the dots. That looks really cool. Okay. Now I want to show you how I made those other ones, because those were super cool. I know that you've probably already seen it. I'm going to pull them back out again. You guys could just go crazy. I mean, like, I have an hour and I try to cram as much into my hour as I can for you guys, but you could take these and just, oh, there's even one right here. This one right here that has a hummingbird. You could use your little intricate markers and you could color all that. And how cool would that look? But I really want to show you this butterfly one that I did ahead of time, because I think it's fab. Do you ever see those one where they have the girl's face is a cartoon, and so there's a whole bunch of dots on one side and a dots on the other, and it's kind of like a pixelated picture? I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I think you probably get what I mean. That's what this one reminds me of, this butterfly one. So let me go ahead and center it as best I can. Okay, do you see that? And then as it dries, let me wipe this stamp off here quick. As it dries, we're going to be able to add color to it. And this is where I got these from. So here's the one that's not colored, and here's one that's been colored in and glittered, and I've added bling. Do you see that? So I did a yellow background on these ones. Maybe on these ones I would use a blue background, right? I'm waiting for it to dry because I don't want it to bleed if I color over it. It just might. But I'm going to use some alcohol markers for that one, and I'm going to do a light blue for that, instead of a yellow background. That looks good. Pointillism. Yes, thank you. They do a lot of that. I wish I could find the one that I'm particularly talking about. I'm sure if any of you guys have spent any time on Facebook or online, you've already seen what I'm talking about. These are going to bleed just a tad because I didn't wait for it to dry, but it's not going to ruin the look of it. It's still going to look really cool. I almost like that without even any color on the butterfly. Look at the difference in that one now. See that? And that does remind me of a monarch butterfly, so I'm going to go ahead and color him orange this time. Try to keep my markers in order just because I like the order that they put them in. It turns out looking really cool. That's a good orange. Spraying with hairspray stops the bleeding? Really? I'll have to try that. Thank you for the tip. So you would color it and then spray it with hairspray like right away? How would that work? So are all the Cademans doing well? I just feel like I haven't seen you guys in like 2 weeks. Like I feel like I missed you at some point. Something happened. Oh gosh, I was out of frame again. God darn, Jen. This looks really cool. I really like that one. And that one I didn't put any glitter on yet. Just plain, but I like the way it looks. So that's one of them. Let's put on another one, because I think that using these stamps is just, you can pull out a lot of other ones too. Yeah, my apologies for not getting this stamp set in the store. I think one of the biggest reasons why I didn't do it right away was because I was waiting for the order to come in. And it did come in, and then my brain just went, great, it's in. Now I don't have anything to worry about. Oh, yeah. Cheers. And if you are coming in late, it's an Incadinkadoo stamp set called, I gotta move these little things over here, Butterflies and Birds. Butterflies and Birds. And the whole thing looks like this. And it's got all kinds of, well, butterflies and birds. And it does have a couple of really tiny little sayings here, which I'll probably use some of those too. I can't believe how fast time is going today. I'm really, really bummed at how quickly this is going. So I think what I'll do is I'll do one with this butterfly flying. It's a really teeny tiny one. I could fit him on there. And then I'm going to do flight for the word. But before I do those, I'm going to color the background first. And I'm going to do the background yellow. And this is where I really get a lot of use out of the big fat chisel end. Like when I'm trying to make something match my project, that's when I get out that big chunky chisel end of my Spectrum Noirs, and I use it to color the paper. I think I must have some black ink on my fingers because I'm tainting my yellow just a tad. I'm just using a baby wipe to wipe off the edge of my fingers real quick. So then I'm going to stamp on top of there so that it shows up. And this is a little butterfly that's flying. You might not be able to see it super clear right this second. I'll lift it up in a moment. And then I'm going to use the word flight underneath it. There are so many other things you could do too. That one, that is so cute. Can you imagine this in a whole bunch of different colors across a card front? That would be amazing. Let's do that. Let's do two more. So we've got yellow. Let's do the blue that I had over here in the beginning. So we'll have yellow, blue, and maybe a purple. Purple sounds good. I'll try to make more of an effort to be in frame for you guys. Oh yeah, and don't forget the people that just came in. Thanks, Michelle, for reminding. Anybody who is in blue is a moderator for the group to keep us safe from scam and spam. And she's reminding me that there is a sponsor matching for new pledges today. So if you haven't already supported me on Patreon, if you are on the fence, today would be a great day to do it because this person is going to match donations up to $100 today. And then if I reach the goal of 13 more Patreons, or it gets me up to 50 patrons that I've been trying to get to for my monthly goal, then she's going to do a drawing too. Oh, that is a really good question. The baby wipe video is coming up very soon. Are you collecting your baby wipes? I'll show you what she's talking about. Collect your baby wipes that you've been using that have all kinds of fun colors on them. Because we're going to be making something with those. Okay? So save these. Put them aside. You know, it's possible we could do that this week. Yes, dried out baby wipes that have color on them. You know what? I want to go and look, but it's gonna detract from what I'm doing now. So if you could PM me afterwards and remind me that I need to figure out a day for us to do that, please do. Don't let me forget, okay? Yep, save your colored baby wipes, the ones that you've been using to wipe off your stamps and stuff, and they're all full of fun colors. Save, save, save. We're gonna do something fun with those. So I'm just gonna finish this one up. You could get crazy with these. You could do these like 3-dimensional. You could add glitter. You could emboss. I'm just showing you a few ideas. There are so many more things you could do. I'm gonna make this card a little bit bigger. I don't want to do a 3x3 for that. I think I need something larger. So I'm going to do a regular A2 size card here. You don't have to. You could maybe do a 4x4. That would work too. And I should probably wipe off my stamps here while I'm thinking of it. 60. Oh, we made it up to 64. 64 viewers. If we could get up to 70, I'll do another dance. So this is what I'm thinking of putting these across, but what I want to do is put a black piece across because I think that would look really cool. So they just need to be a bit bigger than, at least bigger than the 1 inch. And put that across. Yep. Hi, Kimberly and Nina. I'm off camera again. Ugh. Let me bring you guys out. I will at some point put that tape. I need to. Okay, so I just put a piece of black across there. Sing Megan Trainor. Oh, okay. I'm going to put these on, but I'm going to pop them up. So I'm doing this to show you that even though they're 1 inch by 1 inch and 2 inch by 2 inch pieces of art, they don't have to stay that tiny. Oh man, dropsies. Ugh. The whole purpose is that you make them that way and then you can use them on stuff. Now, there's one other thing that I would really like to mention about it too, is that you can make Inchies and Twinchies by just taking a sheet of paper and stamping all over it today. Michelle said, if you joined Patreon today, please give a smiley. So we'll do one of those too before I go today. I know we've only got about 10 minutes left, but for those of you guys who are like feeling like you're not really that artistic, I got fuzz and stuff all over these. If you're feeling like you're not a very artistic person, I'll give you a fast and easy way to make these on your own by just doing a whole sheet. Now that was a piece of my own hair. How did that get in there? Okay, so the card has those little inchies on it. And I want to add with my straight edge here a purple. and then a yellow and a blue to match the colors that we used on here. To pull it all together. Oh, hey, Mimi. She said, I've been silently watching. I'm glad you came in today and said hello. So that would be a nice cast card, clean and simple. I might add a few little touches here and there, a little sentiment across the bottom maybe about how, you know, you're the wind beneath my wings kind of thing, or whatever sentiment matches how you feel about the person that you're making your card for. Yeah, all that kind of stuff, you know. I am getting all cramped in here. Now I'm going to pull out a larger piece of paper, not really huge, mind you, just about a card front size. So here you are and you're saying, okay, Jen, like I can do some of this stuff, but like I'm just not sure about how artistic I am. So I'm going to say, go ahead and pull something out like this. Get some random stamps that have just some designs and things on them. Okay. And make some inchies this way. And this will be the last thing we do. So I apologize. This is going to take us a little bit over, but I really do want to finish. I really do want to finish this. I'm just being careful to peel this off so I don't rip it. And you could do whatever colors you want. For right now, I'm just going to stick with black. Just to kind of give you a gist of how this is going to look. And I'm just going to all over this piece of paper, just cover it in these kind of stamps. So that's like generation 1 stamp. Here's second generation stamp. See how it gets lighter? And then if I do it again, it'll be a third generation stamp. It gets even lighter. And then I'm going to take that one off and I'm going to replace it with this other one that I have. This one that's got some more like teeny tinier followers. I meant to say flowers. I said followers because I just looked up and she said something about us having 1,000 members. And my brain went, say followers. No, brain, shush. Shush in there. I want to do this in pink. I want a bright pink. So I'm going to pick this one. This one is Picked Raspberry, and it is a Tim Holtz Distress ink. And then I'm going to just pop this over the top of the rest of this. And all I'm doing is just lining them up just a little bit so that I don't overlap the same stamp, you know, a whole bunch of times. Just enough to get some on there. And then you could put anything else over the top that you wanted. You could just keep going. Keep going to town and adding more colors and this and that and whatever. I think I am going to do one more. I want to do some in blue. So I'm going to take that one down. And I've got this stamp set, which I think is really cool. I wish I could find this one to sell to you guys, because this one's awesome. But I don't have this one. But this one's got butterflies on it, so let's just use a butterfly. And this butterfly I'm going to do all over in like a blue. So if you're going to have to leave, we're inching up on 3 p.m. We've got 2 minutes left, but I am going to finish this one. And this is Salty Ocean. We're going to do some of these. You could take tissue paper, like the tissue paper that you wrap stuff in. You could glue that down on here. This is basically just like a collage of different things to make your background. Because let's say like I don't know what to do, Jen. I don't know how to get started. Well, this is a great way to get started. You just start stamping whatever you like on top of other things that you like and just go crazy until you fill it all up. Right? Let me sneak these off of here. And then we're just going to cut it. We're going to cut it down to 1-inch strips. So let's see, let's make this 4. Just so it's even, and then I can go down by ones. So 3, 2, and 1. And all I'm doing is I'm turning these into inchies. That set, couldn't tell you what that set was. It just came with nothing on it. The one that I took that butterfly from, I'm sorry guys, there's no name on it. It's just a plain old set. This is how it came. Literally, there's nothing on it but stamps. And that's how I got it. I got it probably from somebody that was selling on like an online garage sale. Okay, so I'm just going to move these over. There's an inch. There's an inch. And there's an inch. And now I've got a bunch of inchies that have a little bit of everything on them, and they look really unique. And then you're like, but Jen, how do I use those? What am I going to do with that? Well, kind of the same thing that we did with the other one. My idea would be to make a card, and I don't know what this is. This is just a piece of leftover scrap paper, so I'm going to use it. And I would take my black ink, which is my VersaFine, and I would take a couple of these, and I would ink the edges up so it looked like all the edges were supposed to be black. And then that makes them really pop out. Do you see that? Adding ink to the edges of things like this when you're creating cards and stuff really makes them pop and really makes the end result look really polished. Like when I started out, I was like, no way. Like really, what difference does it make? It makes a huge difference. Truly it does. Oh, we could even use this. Let's use this too. This is going to be a little bit harder to ink just because it's so skinny. But I'll try to get a little bit of on both sides here. Enough that I can, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to put this one on here. Glue, glue. Oh, we're past 3. I hope you guys don't mind. We're going over today. Oh, I was not in a good way until I got on here and started creating with you guys today. So thank you so much for coming. I don't know what I would do without you guys. So qualitycrafts.com is my website. It's relatively new. I have affiliate links on there as well for Amazon products that I really like. So if you like some of the stuff that I use and you want to know where to get it, you can look on there. And if you use my link, of course, I get a little bit of a profit of some kind, a commission for you buying from my link. I don't push that. I'm just letting you know it's there. And I'm pretty frugal with my money. So typically, if you find something on there, if it seems expensive, it's because it's worth it and I've used it and I love it. Or if it's inexpensive, it's because I used it and I love it and it's inexpensive and it's awesome. So here's another little card that I made with just those, that one whole sheet that we just totally cut into pieces. So now we've got more scraps that we can use on something else. And I made this teeny tiny artsy little fun card that I could give somebody. So wow, what a mess I have here. Let me just clean off a little bit of this stuff. I'm going to bring in the stuff that we've worked on today. Now a lot of my stuff is not going to look, they're not going to look like masterpieces because like I said, I like to cram in as much value as I can into my video to create as much inspiration for you guys as I can, so that you can take this and run and create and just do fabulous things, and then go over to Facebook group Quality Crafts and show off your stuff. And if you go over there and get in on that stuff, there are challenges where you can win prizes. There's a challenge where if you win, you get featured on our blog, which is really cool. Those are Friday to Friday. Oh, I didn't get a chance to finish this one. I'm going to finish this up while we're yakking. There's no commitment and no drama and no participation, please, over at our group on Facebook. So I highly encourage everyone to come check it out. Being that there's no drama, no commitment, you can join in whenever you want, and you don't have to join in when you don't want to. Because, and I say it a bazillion times, that life is chronic. We all have things that are going on in our lives. And crafting can be really therapeutic, and going and being with like-minded people can help you take a little bit of that stress out of your life. And so we want you to join us over there so that we can help you with that type of a thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people over there. You are really going to enjoy it. One thing, too, that I'd like to mention is the fact that if there are questions you have, if there's mainly if there's concerns, come to me. If I don't know about them, I can't do anything about it. So please, please come to me. Let me know what you're looking for, or if there's maybe something that I can do to make things more efficient, or stuff like that. You know, we want to hear from you guys. The little glue bottle that I use, and I took off my my cap to it. There's another little cap a rubber cap that goes on the top here, so that it won't spill out and you can use it for traveling. These are in my store too. So you get the bottle. You have to fill it with whatever glue you want. So the bottle comes empty, but it comes with a little rubber cap as well as a stainless steel pin, so that the pin will never turn your glue brown, and it'll stay in the nozzle here so that you'll never have a clog. And the way I keep mine is I just keep it on my desk flat like this. And that way, when I tilt it to use it, I don't have very long for that glue to get to the bottom. Now, if you store it standing straight up like this, then every time you go to flip it, you're going to have to wait for that glue to come down. So this is a super awesome, handy glue bottle, and you can find that at my store at qualitycrafts.com as well. So here are some of the things that we did today. We made a twinchie card, another twinchie card. We made an inchy card. We made another inchy card here. See if I can get some of this more in the frame for you guys. Move this guy over. These are all kinds of twinchies and inchies that I made that I showed you kind of beforehand. So I probably won't spread all those out. But I want to show you really quickly how to make this teeny tiny easel card to impress your friends. I love it. You just need a 1-inch circle punch, okay? You're going to punch 1, 2, 3, okay? 3 circles. One's going to be the base, one's going to be the top, and this is going to be the mechanism. You're going to take this little 1-inch circle and you're going to fold it in half. Okay, fold it in half. And then you're going to take 1/2 and fold that in half again, like this. All right. And then I fold mine in like that because it's going to stand up this way. Actually, I'm probably not going to glue on the bottom, am I? Yeah, I am. Put a little bit of glue on it. Where is that? Glue this half down onto the base. And then on this half where we folded it here, this teeny tiny half here, you're going to put a little bit of glue there. And then you're going to glue the next circle on top so it makes a sandwich. And then this one just lifts up. You got to make sure it sticks. Hold on, let me just hold it one more second. And then that will bend up like that. Oop! You see, it stands up just like this other one did. And then you decorate this circle with whatever you want. So we could stamp out maybe a little butterfly while we're here. You could do some coloring on there. You could just put a little sentiment on there. So then we've got a little butterfly flying on our little easel card. Okay, so 3 little 1-inch circles and you can make that teeny tiny easel card. Oh, I kind of felt kind of rushed on that. I'm sorry, I just wanted to cram that in the end. I did promise you that I would make that for you. So it's just a lot of fun stuff. I can't wait to see what you guys make. So make sure that you go over to Quality Crafts and that you join in. Ask questions if you can't find the album. It's usually under photos, albums, and then the weekly challenge for that week. We've got challenges from Friday to Friday, challenges from Sunday to Sunday. We have swaps, and then I do 2 live shows every week. One as of today, so this is Sunday. So this is the technique that goes from Sunday to Sunday. So if you do one of these, you can enter to win. You can enter up to 3 times. And then every Wednesday I do a 5-minute card. We're on week 32, guys. Woo! Week 32. And then Thursday nights I also do another live stream showing you something fun, a technique or something. And that's from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And did I miss anything? Don't forget, if you're on the fence about the Patreon thing, if you join today, we've got an anonymous donor that's going to match up to $100 of donations, and we're looking for the goal of reaching 50 patrons by the end of this month. But you have to sign up before tomorrow morning if you want to get in on the matching deal and get in on the drawing that she does. So, and then at the end of April, I will also be doing the drawing for my giveaway, which is 6 free digis of your choice from Too Cute Ink. So go and check that out. It's the number 2, the word cute, and the word ink. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys next video.